guys, this is David Tran. Thanks for tuning in. Today I will be reviewing the new Unu DX-1700, which is a protective battery case for the new iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. So I've been in the market for a battery case for some time now, and it all started off with the need for something simple to protect my phone. So I did a little bit of research and discovered that cases range anywhere from $10 to $40. But as I used my phone more and more, I realized that the battery power just wasn't enough. My phone is jailbroken, so I've got a bunch of apps running in the background all the time. And I'm constantly online, checking my email, surfing the web. And all of that stuff drains the battery pretty quickly. So I needed something more. I bought some apps to extend the battery life, but they don't really work. And so I turned to battery cases. There's only a few manufacturers for battery cases out there, something like a Milli or a Mophie, but they're all kind of expensive. So I kept on looking and I found a Unu, but unfortunately there were no reviews for the Unu, so I decided to make one. So here's the Unu in its original packaging. I'm going to open it up so that you guys can see what you'll get when you buy the product. It does come with several accessories, such as this micro USB cable. Let's take a closer look at it here. As you can see, it's a generic micro USB cable, which is a good thing. If you happen to lose this cable, you can buy another one on the market and know that it'll work just fine. It's not anything proprietary. It does come with a user manual, which is self-explanatory, the unit itself, and what I thought was cool was this screen protector that they give you. It comes with a little cleaning cloth, and it's not anything big, but hey, it's a nice little touch. So let me put it back in here. And here is the star of the show, the Unu DX-1700. As you can see, it's made from plastic with a high glossy finish. It's pretty light. Most of the weight, I'm guessing, is coming from the battery. Here's a 30-pin connector which connects to your iPhone. Let's take a look at the top of the unit here. It's got access holes for the headphone and the power button. Let me turn it around, and you'll see that it has an access hole for the camera. And as you can see, the hole is pretty deep, which provides good protection for the camera. Something I was worried about with regular cases for the iPhone. It's also got access holes for the volume and ringer button, and so it's AT&T and Verizon compatible. The access holes are nice and big, so you've got good clearance for all of your buttons. As we take a look at the bottom of the unit, we see the charging port as well as the acoustic vents, which are pretty good because you get nice and crisp sounds from your speakers and microphone. I'll flip it to the back side. You'll see that the power button is there. It's a little silver button, and it's nice and flush with the unit, so it won't snag onto anything. So here's a side-by-side comparison of the iPhone and the Unu. And as you can see, the Unu is thicker than the iPhone, and that's because of the battery attached to the back of the unit, which gives that extra bulk. Now I've looked around online with the other battery cases available, and the Unu is probably one of the more slimmer ones. But in reality, when you buy something like the Unu, you've got to understand what you're getting. You're buying something for its functionality. So you can't expect it to be super thin as if the phone had no battery case on it at all. Now if we do a vertical comparison of the iPhone and the Unu, you will see that the Unu is taller than the iPhone. And once applied, the Unu will add about ½ an inch in height to the overall size of the iPhone. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and put on the Unu so you can see what it looks like. Just pop open the cap like what I just did here, and you're going to want to slide in your iPhone bottom first. And as it goes in, you'll see that it's a very snug fit, and it'll kind of snap into place. Then you're going to grab the cap of the Unu, sit it along the grooves, and just snap it into place. And once the Unu is on, it's very snug, as you can see. The grooves where the cap disconnects from the bottom half is very flush. It's not too much of a gap. And then also, as soon as you put in the unit, it will immediately charge your iPhone, as you saw there. See how it's charging right now? So what I like to do is as soon as I get the case on, I'll turn it around and I'll hold down the power buttons for a couple of seconds until the unit shuts off so that it's not charging my iPhone. I'll release the power button and you'll see the cool blue LED lights come on. There are 4 total, and each represents 25% battery power. Looking at the iPhone screen now, you'll see that it's no longer charging the iPhone. I think it's really important to do this because you don't want to constantly overcharge your battery. I think you might kill the lifespan of the battery. So just make sure you turn it off. And of course the phone is fully functional, on or off, as you can see here. Note that when you charge the phone with the case on, it'll charge the phone first and then the case. Looking at the top of the phone, you'll see that there's ample space for the power button or earbuds and headphones. But because it does add extra thickness, you might have to dig in your finger a little bit more than usual just to turn off the phone. Looking at the bottom of the phone, you'll see the charging port as well as the holes for the microphone and speaker. I'll turn it to the side. You'll see that there's plenty of space for the volume buttons as well as the ringer button. And the great thing about this phone is that when you charge it, you can also sync your phone. So you don't have to pull off the case just to sync it. Here's the other side of the phone. And it just feels really good in my hand. It's nice and sturdy. It feels like my phone's protected. I've been using the Unu for over 3 months now, and I haven't had a single problem with it at all. I think it's an excellent battery case, especially given the price point that it's offered at. I'm on my phone quite a lot, so I normally get about 6 hours out of my battery, but with the Unu on, I get up to 13, 14 hours. So that effectively doubles my battery time, which is awesome, especially for an individual who's always on the go or you're out and about all day long and you need more juice out of your phone. So that's the Unu in a nutshell, guys. Thanks for watching.